Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be doing something a little bit different. Usually we do something with wood or epoxy or something like that. It's going to be a little bit different today. And the video that I'm doing today is going to be put on this channel, but also going to be put on my other channel. And these types of videos from here forward will be put on my other channel, which for right now is just Robert Kellogg, ROBERTKELLOGG. If you search that, you'll find my other YouTube channel. It's an old channel, but I've got no content on it. But this type of content's what I'm going to put on that channel. So if it's something you're interested in, head over there and get yourself subscribed, because this is what I'm going to start doing with that channel, just for the simple reason, I'm worried about what's going on all over the world today, and I think we all need to get ready for something bad to happen. And if it don't happen, well, that's really good. We'll have extra stuff. So anyway, let me show you what I'm doing. You turn the camera around. We are going to be bagging up some food in Mylar bags. Now, I'm no expert at this by any means, but I'm smart enough to know I think we all need to start preparing food and putting them in Mylar bags with oxygen absorbers. Let me go in there and show you some of the food I've already got packed up. Hold on just a minute. You would not believe stuff that I've already got packed up. It's not a whole lot, it's enough. Well, no, it's not enough. I got it stashed in my son's closet. Y'all pay no attention to this room. It looks like Hurricane Andrew hit it. I won't do that to you. I won't show you the whole room. I'll just show you some of my food. Anyway, this is cup noodles and bags of ramen noodles. Got the cup noodles. This down here, 5-gallon bucket. It's got Mylar bags stashed in it with all-purpose flour. You can see that, yeah, all-purpose flour. And it's full of all-purpose flour. There's that one. I've got this box here full of bags of rice. I think I've got 150 pounds of rice, 175 pounds of rice so far. I've got a 25-pound bag of sugar I've got to put up. I've got a little bit of canned goods and stuff there. All them Mylar bags, seasonings, more seasonings, tuna, all sorts of stuff. I've also got Crisco that I've got to get all organized and put up, and I also have this. I got this, I believe it was at Walmart where I got it. If I can find it, I'll put a link to it in the description below if I can find it. Oh, excuse me. And I also have a case of mac and cheese that came from Walmart. It was a good deal. I got it for, I think, $13. Anyway, there's Trent. Everybody knows him from the channel. Anyway, there's that food. Now I'm going to show you the Mylar bags I'm using. Well, Let me get you up on tripod first, then we'll get to business. Stand by. All right, guys. Let me show you what we're working with here. We have got the Mylar bags I use, which the next go around I'm going to get the kind that will stand up. Them are the good kind. These are good. They're said they were 5 or 7 mil thick. They're not 7 mil. They're 5 mil thick. But the first thing I do is I write down what I'm going to be putting in the bags. Yeah, I write down what I'm going to be putting in the bags. In this case, it's going to be green split peas. And you also want to put the date of when you're bagging them. What date was it? The 15th. Just like that right there. You want to open your bag. Let me get the scissors. I think with what's going on in the world today, I think we all need to try to do as much as we can to secure food for our future. I think it's a mistake not to. But that's just me. There's one thing you don't want to do. You don't want to put stuff that's got a lot of moisture in it. For example, I mean, you can put, for example, you can put wheat flour in Mylar bags with a silica gel pack, not an oxygen absorber. The reason being, you'll invite, I think it's called botulism. That it's a type of poison that grows. It happens if you don't can stuff right. It can really mess you up. All right, I'm just going to put 3 bags in that. Then you want to set that bag to the side. I just put 3 bags in. Same thing. Now, if you're doing rice or something like that, well, make sure your hands are clean. You do not want to. I washed my hands and then I poured alcohol all over them. A lot of people say that I'm crazy for doing this, or, oh, there's nothing going to happen. The United States is okay, we'll be okay, and I hope they're right. But there's that chance that we're not going to be. And I want to be somewhat ready for whatever's coming our way. Alright, now that I've got everything in my bags, got it labeled, you want to make sure you label it, because if you don't, you will forget what's in here. Anyway, once you get it labeled, take your, I use a regular old hair straightener. Let me put that down, move them out of the way before I break them. Anyway, I use a regular old hair straightener. You want to get your bag nice and neat at the top, fold it over so it stays that way. And you only want to do about 2/3 of the bag to begin with. Grip it for a second, that's all it takes. That's all it takes. You want to leave a hole about that big open. And I'll show you why in just a minute. Again, make sure your bag's labeled correctly. Grab it, fold it over, and only do about 2/3 of it. Don't touch that because that's hot, very hot. Before you open your oxygen absorbers, you want to make sure that all this, what I'm doing right now, is done to all of your bags, because you want your oxygen absorbers to be open as little as possible, time-wise. Because if you don't, as soon as you take them, as soon as you cut that pack open, they're going to start sucking oxygen out of the air, and you don't want to waste them. This here's got very little bit of stuff in it, but again, making sure it's labeled correctly. Two, maybe 3 seconds, and let it go. Yes, repeat and repeat. But you always want to make sure you're labeled. Even though you know you've done it, look and make sure it's done before you do this. The tool that you can buy to seal these with looks identical to that. It's just a little bit smaller. You want to make sure you date your bags as well. The date that you've done this to them. And I've been prepping for a while now, but I'm just getting to the point where I'm putting it in Mylar bags. Why I've been procrastinating and not doing it is beyond me. But with what's going on in the world today, I think it's a vital thing for everybody to do. It's like having money in the bank, except in this case it's food. And you do not want to run out of food. Because ain't nobody gonna look out for you but you. And I don't know about you, but I want to take care of me and my family to my best ability. That's why I'm doing this. Been told I'm crazy, but that's okay. Whenever the food runs out, you ain't got nowhere to buy none. Who's gonna be the crazy one then? Split peas. I love split peas too. You don't want to overfill the bags like I almost did this one. And you don't want to put nothing too sharp in them neither, because they are tough, but they can be punctured. My suggestion would be put it in Mylar bags, because some things you don't want light getting to, and light's not going to go through these bags. Now, make sure your bags are standing up. I'll get the camera down in just a minute and show you. Make sure they're all standing up, and the holes that you left open are open. That way you don't have to have your oxygen absorbers out in the air no more than you have to. Let me get this camera down. I'll get it down, show you what I'm talking about, then I'll put it back up here on the tripod. You want to have all your all your Mylar bags open like that, with all your stuff down in there, your beans, your peas, rice, whatever you got in them. I didn't have very much to store today, but you want to make sure these holes are open in every bag. That way, when you cut this bag open, you can start loading these bags up, and the rest goes in here. These are 300cc oxygen absorbers, which is the proper size for a 2-quart bag. Alright, put you back on tripod. Get your jars ready. Alright, clock's ticking. I do believe that's all of them. Alright, start cramming the rest of them in jars. Get as many as you can in one jar. That way, it's less room in there for the oxygen to be filling the jar. You want to get as much space taken up in these jars as possible. Just like that. Now put your ring on there. This will pop down. You'll hear it seal. These will suck what, if any, oxygen is left in here out. Let me do some real quick. Make sure you push them down good. Close them down tight right where they are. Now you want to try to be quick about finishing off these bags. Scoot you back a little bit. Bend it, fold it over to get all the oxygen out. Seal the other side. Just like that. That's one. Two.
kind of easy with your bags too, but you can't, because you can poke holes in them, and that would defeat the purpose of putting your food in Mylar bags. Alright, that's it. Let me get the camera down, we'll talk for a minute. Alright guys, that is that. Here, I'll show you. You can see all the Mylar bags. Now when you go to put them up, take them, lay them down, kind of flatten them out. You want to watch how you push on it, because you can poke holes in these bags, and you don't want to do that, because that would defeat the purpose of you doing this. All right, make it look something like that. Make sure you're good and labeled. You got your date on there, how many pounds of whatever you got in there, or ounces. I also done one with vitamin C. It is right here. Vitamin C with rose hips, 500 milligram per capsule. There's 400 capsules in here. You can do medicine, you can do anything, electronics, anything. Anything you want to put in a Mylar bag with an oxygen absorber or a silica gel pack. Any of that stuff, you can do it. But I'm gonna put that stuff up now. And like I said before, this is the only time stuff like this is gonna be on this channel. From this point on, anything I have to do with, if you want to call it prepping, whatever, is going to be on my other channel. If that's something you're interested in, go and look up Robert Kellogg on YouTube, and you'll see this. I think there's like 6 subscribers on there. They've been subscribed to the channel forever and a day. I've had that channel for years and years. I've just done nothing with it. But anything and everything to do with stuff like this is going to be on that channel. So if it's something you're interested in, go to that channel and get yourself subscribed, because I'm going to be posting a lot of stuff over there as well. Probably more than I post on this channel. Just for the simple fact I'm having a hard time finding somewhere to build stuff or pour epoxy. But I mean, I'm doing the best I can do with it. So if that's something you're interested in, make sure you get over there and get yourself subscribed. Your oxygen absorbers, make sure you get them from a reputable company, because you will get a bad batch. If you order them knockoffs from China or somewhere like that, they're more than half of them, I promise you, is not going to work. I got a batch from China. I wasn't paying attention to what I was doing when I ordered them. They come in, they had nothing was labeled on the little packet, no phone number, no name, no nothing. So I, had no idea to find out who I talked to about getting them replaced or anything. So make sure you get them. Let me see, where's that bag at? I'll show you the good ones. Let me go find that bag of oxygen absorbers I got. Give me just a second. Oh, you can come with me. I won't tell my wife you can come with me. Dear, have you seen them oxygen absorbers? That big bag.
On
Yeah.
the hook for loan payments. OD and Ruth don't have the money to build a larger facility. With limited options, Ruth sees an opportunity.
I found it. Okay. The knockoff oxygen absorbers that I got from China come in a clear plastic bag, really, really thin, like a Ziploc freezer bag. And
nothing was written on it. It was a waste of money. These guys here is a U.S. company. They're the ones I would recommend getting them from. There's 200 packets of 300cc oxygen absorbers in this bag. I got this bag for $21.95. On the back, let me show you here. On the back, anyway, on the back up top, it gives you directions for silica gel packs. And right down there, it gives you directions for your oxygen absorbers. It tells you what size oxygen absorber for what size bag or jar you're going to be storing your stuff in. It tells you how to use them. You know, it gives you all the information you need to know about these oxygen absorbers. There they are right there. Very, very good company. Very pleasant to deal with, to talk with. And, you know, any question you have, you know, they help. It's the customer service there is second to none. My Mylar bags, I already told you about the Mylar bags. But yeah, that's what my second channel is going to be about. So if that's something you're interested in, please go over there, look up Robert Kellogg. You'll find the channel. I'm going to be renaming it probably to, if you guys have any suggestions, drop them down in the comments section below this video. And remember, the videos like this are going to be on the other channel. This is going to be the only one on this channel because I want to keep this channel for epoxy work, woodwork, and stuff like that. And if you guys, on that note, if you guys are interested in the epoxy that I use, it's Wise Bond. There'll be a link in the description below. If you use that link, go to their website. They have all kinds of tools for epoxy. They have epoxy deep pour countertop, quick set, all kinds of things. If you go through that link and use that link, there's going to be a 10% discount code there. It's Kellogg 10, Kellogg. If you use that link, it'll give you an additional 10% off of your total purchase. So, which that's not a bad deal. And they're epoxy. I mean, if you guys seen that my last video about this table, well, you know what it looks like. It lays out glass smooth with no effort. It's just the epoxies, some of the best epoxy I've ever used. And that's saying something because I'm extremely picky when it comes to epoxy. But anyway, guys, I'm just babbling now. Make sure you check out some of my other videos. I'd appreciate that. Help the channel out. And, like I said, if you guys are interested in anything like what I just did tonight in this video with, you know, bagging up food or just anything to do with preparedness, head over to the other channels. For right now, look up Robert Kellogg, ROBERTKELLOGG on YouTube. That's my channel over there. Go over there if it's something you're interested in or think you might be. Get yourself subscribed, and because I'm going to be posting quite often over there. Share this video with all your friends on your social media. All my other videos on your social media, share. Anyway, guys, I appreciate you watching. Give it a thumbs up if I earned it. I love you guys. Peace.